Hi there, this is Namneet and welcome to my channel Namneet Technical. In our previous video, we saw how to install, use and customize material icons, right? And coming to this video, we are going to see about a component called icon button. So without any delay, let's start. One more thing is make sure your React server is already up and running. You can see over here my React server is already up and running. So let me refresh it for you. See? Okay, now back to my code editor. Just expand your source folder and get into app.js, okay? And this is the code we written in our previous video, right? If you didn't watch that video, do watch it by clicking on the I button. Okay, now icon button, right? So where do we use this icon button and when to use this icon button? Okay, so we generally use this icon button whenever you want to add click events to the icons. Okay, see here we have three icons, right? Facebook, WhatsApp and YouTube. Okay, if you just want to add some click events to these icons, we can make use of this icon button. It does not mean that it does not mean that you cannot do like this. Okay, you can do like this just by passing on click directly onto this icon. You can do this, but by using this component, that is this component will add some of the extra features. Okay, so and you can observe this behavior on various places, like to name a few, YouTube and WhatsApp. Okay, if you just go to youtube.com, see here we have many icons, right? If you just click on this icon, see we are getting a beautiful ripple effect, right? And we are also getting this pointer, okay, cursor pointer, that is a finger whenever you hover onto that icon. And this icon as well, see, if whenever I hover onto that icon, I am getting this cursor, and whenever you click on that, you are getting a beautiful ripple effect, right? So we can do this with the help of this icon button. So let's see how to do that. Okay, but see, now if I click on this icon, nothing is happening, right? Because we are not doing anything. So let's do that. Okay, so first of all, whenever you are using any component, first of all we have to import it, right? So let's import. So just type in import what you want to import. I want to import a component called icon button. Okay, from where? From @mui/material/icon button. Okay, now what we have to do is just wrap the icon. Okay, let me write the code and then explain. Okay, now let's say you want to add a click event to this Facebook icon. Okay, so what you should do is you just wrap that icon inside this icon button. Okay, now just press Ctrl S, save, and back to our browser. See, now this icon is changed, right? And whenever you hover onto that, we are getting a finger, like a finger sort of thing, and whenever you click on that, we are getting this beautiful ripple effect, right? So we can also do that for these icons as well. So let's do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just copy this and paste here, and let me close it, and let me copy this one more time. So just press alt and up and down arrow keys. Okay, you will be able to do that. Okay, so now just press Ctrl S, save, and back to our browser. See, we are getting that beautiful ripple effect, right? We generally don't use this much big icons. Okay, now how to customize this? Okay, we can also customize this. Okay, so what if you want to add a different color, like you want to add different ripple color? So for that, we can pass a prop called color. Okay, and let's say primary. Okay, and one more thing is this prop also accepts a limited number of values, same like we saw in our icons. Okay, icons color prop. So this color prop also will take only some colors. Okay, so as you can see over here, inherit warning is like some yellow, orange, and primary is like blue color, secondary is like a pink or red color, error is red, info is blue, success is green, right? So it only can accept these colors and nothing more than that. Okay, now if you click on that, you will get something like blue ripple effect. See, so this is one, and you can also add one more prop called size. Okay, uh, let's say it as small. Now just press Ctrl S, save. See, you will not get, you will get a small ripple, okay? You will get small ripple. And if you just say it as large, this is same like the font size, okay? See, this is same like the font size which we gave to icon in our previous video. So if you just press Ctrl save and back to our browser, see, now we are getting a large ripple, right? So this so by this prop you can just control the size of that ripple, okay? And what if you want to give another color and another size? Just same like icon, so you can just pass sx prop or style attribute and you can just say color, okay? If you want to change a color, you can just say it as color red. And if you want to change the size of that ripple, one thing you can do is either you can pass padding, okay? Either you can pass padding or you can just say width and height. You can also do that, okay? So now if I come over here and see, we got a huge ripple and see that red color, okay? Whenever you click on that, we are getting a red color, right? So you can just customize like this, okay? One thing is by passing the predefined props, that is the color and size, okay? It is not font size, it is size, okay? It is size, and by passing these two props you can customize this. This color is for ripple color and this size is for the size of the ripple, okay? And if you want another color and other size, you can just pass sx attribute or style sx prop or the style attribute, and you can just say color, which will change the ripple of the color ripple. And if you want to increase the ripple size, you can just increase this padding, or you can also just give a width and height, okay? Let's say width of 70 and height of 70, okay? Okay, actually we got an error. Actually you should not do like this. Just press Ctrl save. Okay, see, now we are getting a big ripple, right? So now if you just increase this to 170, now just press Ctrl save. See, we got a whole big ripple effect, right? So with this also you can just increase the size of that ripple, okay, by either passing a padding or by passing a width and height, okay? So this is with icon button. And one more thing I just want to show is see here, we are seeing the values which are accepted by the color by hovering on that, okay? But this is the future of VS Code, right? That is, whenever you hover onto a prop, it will show all the values, okay? But what if you are not using VS Code, and how to know a prop accepts which values, okay? So I just want to show that, okay? See, for that just come over to this Metal UI, okay? Metal UI getting started page or documentation page. I'll just provide this link in the description. And now we are interested in icon button component, right? So whenever you are interested in some component and want to know more about it, we have to look at its API page, okay? API page, okay? So now just press Ctrl K and just type in icon button, okay? Icon button. As you can see over here, it is saying that icon button API, okay? So whenever you want to know about the properties or props or the CSS class names of a particular component, you should come to its API page, okay? So, and if you just scroll down, see, you can just see a heading called props, okay? See, children, classes, see, color prop. We just passed this prop just now, right? So see, these are all the values this color can accept, and it is of a string. So like this, whenever you want to know what props it can take and what the values of that prop will be, you can just come you can just go to its API page. Okay, its API page, and you can look at this. See here, CSS class names, props, see everything you can know about a particular component. Okay, we'll see what is the use of this, okay, in our upcoming videos. So this is how you look at about a particular components API. Okay, this is not only for icon button, for every component Material UI has its own API page. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. If you find any kind of value from this video, do share with your friends, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, do subscribe for further updates.